Hello, my name is Venomous Taipan and welcome to the Venomous Taipan YouTube channel. How you all going? Venomous Taipan here, back again, once again, today for a brand new episode 15 of the Black Randomizer Nuzlocke. So in the last episode we went in, we beat a couple of trainers in the gym, beat some of the trainers outside the dream yard, and today we're going to take on the dream yard. Well, we're going to do that. We're definitely going to take on the dream yard, but we're also going to take on the gym. So that's the first thing we're going to do, and we're going to do it with this squad of Drifloon, Mayo Hosco the Drifloon, Captain Matt the Zekrom, and Weed the Oddish. So, as you can see here, this will be the team we'll be rocking out with. And I can't remember whether we've got one more trainer or not. I think we do. Yeah, no, we've got another trainer. So, we do have one more trainer to beat before this gym battle. Yes, we do. So, yes, so while we get on, before we take on this trainer, if you like the video, if you like what you see, please like, comment and subscribe for more content on the channel. We greatly appreciate it as well. And also, comment, what is your favourite movie? There you go, comment down once you like what's your favourite movie. All people who comment do get themselves named after a Pokémon, so please comment, help the YouTube algorithm, as well as, helping them support the channel. So that would be greatly appreciated. Anyway, on with this, and we have got a Skiploon to start. So we have got a Skiploon to start, and yes, because the sun is up, I am going to lose HP. So that's something to take note with Zekrom's ability, Solar Power. So, as you can see, I lose more HP, which helps special attack. Unfortunately, I don't really have any special attacking moves. So at the moment, it is a bit of a hindrance. It doesn't really help me. Well, actually doesn't help me at all. So, but once I get something like maybe Thunderbolt, that could be a really good ability. Now, one thing I don't know, and I'm not 100% sure on yet, is whether, what was I going to say? Oh, that is right. Whether abilities when they evolve stay the same. For example, Oddish. In the last episode, we caught an Oddish named Weed. Its ability is Flash Fire, an amazing ability. Now, I cannot remember what they do. I don't think they do keep their ability. So, unfortunately, when Oddish evolves in level 21, I believe, it will not have Flash Fire, which is unfortunate because that is an amazing ability because it takes out one of its weaknesses. So, I'm almost it's one of those ones, do you evolve it or do you not evolve it? So, it's one of those sort of situations. And, to be honest, I don't know what to do about that. I think you have to evolve it because it's only an Oddish. So, but that's something you've got to consider with something like that. And then obviously I'd probably want a Vileplume. Do like Vileplume much more than Blossom. But again, it would depend whether I get a Leaf Stone or a Dust Stone. So, Dusk Stone? No, I know Pokemon, it's not Dust Stone, it is Sunstone. So, yeah. So, it just depends on whether I find a Sunstone or a Leaf Stone, depending on what I evolve it into, to be honest. So, that's something I thought I'd mention before the gym battle as well. But we're about to get on the gym battle, and we're going to take on Cress. I do like this gym, actually, because usually who you battle depends on what starter you pick. Randomizer doesn't matter too much because obviously it's randomized. But usually they would have a Pampor if you were to pick, let's just say Tepi. That's why that static one is really good, because you then get a grass type. So that's why everybody sort of picks it up. And realistically, that's what it's there for. So, and Happini with Intimidate. That's not very intimidating, is it? I don't know why it's got intimidate, to be honest, but oh well, it's fine. Well, you sweet kiss it. We missed the attack, but we miss ours too, so... And it's going to use copycat, great. Well, imagine poisoning me. That would suck, to say the least. So that would definitely suck, to say the least. I do not want to have to deal with that at all. Although, can you poison types in Gen 5, or did they change that in Gen 6? I'm just sort of thinking out loud. And I can't remember which one it is. I think it might be Gen 6. Like electric and paralysis in Gen 6, I know that for a fact. But anyway, it's poison. We're dropping it in special attack using acid. So acid's really good because obviously it is a special attack and it keeps dropping the opponent's special attack. So, you know, it'll do more damage the more we use it. And then it tries and uses acid right back to us. Why? I mean, stop using copycat. I'm trying to kill you. You're not meant to kill me. Well, I mean, you're meant to, but that's not what we want here. Just stop using copycat. That is not what we want to do. And of course, at least don't get confused. That is a start. So, that's something that, good. Of course you use a potion. Far out, this is annoying. Yeah, I mean, stuff like this is just annoying. You sort of just keep going on and stuff like that. It's not great. But, oh well, it is what it is, you know. So, we're going to use Absorb, try and get some HP back. See how we go with that. It's going to use Acid again. Great. But that's, oh, we finally snap out of Confusion. That's good. Absorb. That should do it with... crit definitely finished the job. Probably didn't matter. Of course I get a crit when it doesn't matter. It was, I think, -2 or 3 special defense. So, yeah. So, obviously, that definitely helped. So, especially with Acid as well. Once I get things like Mega Drain as well, that will definitely make it easier to kill as well. So, I don't think it's going to be too bad at all, to be honest. But we'll see how we go from here. So now it's a Jinx, and of course, it's got an Ice type. My one weakness, the body's my entire team. I just have to Dragon Rage and hope this kills, honestly, because I don't want to have to deal with this. Okay, it's a 2-shot. But the good thing is, I don't think they're going to use another potion, though. So the good thing is, they used the potion on the Happiny when it wasn't a threat, and this one probably would have Icy Wind and Powder Snow. So hopefully it doesn't use a potion. It doesn't, so that definitely helps. And that will be the first gym leader. So just like the last run, we've successfully beaten the first gym leader without any casualties. I can only hope we say the same about the second gym leader. Because the second gym leader, no matter what I do, whether it is a randomizer or in the normal game, is an absolute pain in the rear end. So, I mean, the normal game I can understand why, but in randomizers, she's still so annoying. Anyway, I wonder what TM we get. We get Confuse Ray. Ooh, that is very good. Speaking of confusion, I think that would be a very good move to teach Drifloon, if it can learn it, because, I mean, I do think it does get it later on. Having said that, it does learn it later on, but I think it's one of those moves where it's a confusing move that is 100% accurate. So, for me, that is very important, and that is very sort of key to everything. So, you know, because a lot of the other ones aren't 100% accurate, and they don't have very good accuracy. As you can see here, 100% accurate. I reckon Confuse Ray is the best confusing move. And yes, Mayor Hosco can learn it, so that is very good. You know, stuff like that. I'm going to have so much static. Status, sorry. I'm going to get Focus Energy. Now, Focus Energy helps improve crits. I think Confuse Ray is so much better. I think you're definitely going to get a lot more like people hitting themselves in confusion than crits. Unless you had like maybe a high critical hit ratio with maybe an ability like Super Luck where critical hits get boosted. But other than that, I can't really see keeping Focus Energy for a Drifloon. Drifloon. Oh, I'm all over the place today. Drifloon. That is what I was meant to say. Drifloon. I swear I know Pokemon. I just don't know English. So, anyway. So we've got to get through all this. Professor Fennel wanting to know about the Dream Yard, the Dream Mist, the... what else is there? I think we get the journal and stuff as well, which probably makes the gameplay look more appealing, probably, I think. I think the gameplay will probably look a little bit more appealing, because now you sort of get a bottom screen as well outside of battle. So it's not just that... blue type background. Well, we've got to do this first, sorry. Oh, I thought you got it before, but no, it is after. So we've got to go in and deal with the Team Plasma shenanigans, we like to say with that. So, and if you get the reference of that, please let me know in the comments below whether you want to know the Team Plasma shenanigans came from. But anyway, I've got to teach cut. Now, it's a HM, which is slightly different to TMs, meaning that I cannot replace it until the move deleter, which is in Oplucid? Is the move deleter in Oplucid or Mistralton? I don't know which one. It's one of them. I can't remember which one's the move relearner or the move deleter. I believe it's one of those. I think it's Oplucid. I think it's very late game in this. So, if you know, please let me know in the comments below where it is. I think it is Oplucid, if anything, which is the last gym leader in this game, by the way. So that is a very long time away, and that's why it's a very sort of difficult decision, because it's going to learn some of the powders later on. And already knows poison powder. I think it learns like stun spore and all that. I think later on, poison powder's first, so I think it learns like stun spore and sleep powder later on. I've already got Confuse Ray on Drifloon as well. So, but the problem is, Cut's not a great move. And that's one of the things I do like about the newer games, that with the HMs, they don't have them anymore. They've got these sort of like ride Pokemon, where you just sort of ride them automatically, and it doesn't take up a move slot. I think that's the biggest thing. It doesn't take up a move slot based on your Pokemon. So that's why, you know, especially coming to Elite Four, I definitely want to get rid of them all, because I don't need it once you get past Victory Road. So I won't need them anymore. So I'll definitely get rid of them then. I mean, there are a couple of good HMs out there. Surf is probably the best one. I do like using that. And Waterfall for physical water types that do hit on the physical side. So if it's a water type and it's not very good special attack, and it's got very good physical attack, Waterfall is pretty good too, because it's 80 damage, which is pretty decent damage. And also, not only stats for water types, but it also, I believe it can flinch? Can Waterfall flinch? No, I'm not sure actually. I'm not 100% sure on that, but they're definitely the best too. That and Strength's not too bad on the normal type. And, well, Rock Climb's not even in this game. So they'll definitely be probably the 3 HMs any good. Cut's bad. Rock Smash, thankfully, is not a HM anymore. It always used to be. Rock Climb's no longer in as a HM either, as it was in Gen 4. That wasn't necessarily a bad move either on normal types. So what other HMs are there? I'm sort of blanking. I know there's quite a few. There is a few. Flash is actually, is Flash a TM in this one? I think Flash is actually a TM in this one, actually. I think they changed that as well. So there's definitely less HMs, but I think that was good that they got rid of the HM system altogether. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think about the HM system? Was it a good move from Game Freak to get rid of the HMs? Yay or no? I'd like to know your opinions in the comment section below. So anyway, we're now battling Team Plasma, as you can see. And the first one is an Altaria, which is a little bit scary, because I don't know whether it has a Dragon-type move. And it's definitely going to bother Reed, so I'm definitely getting myself out of this situation. So I'm going to go into Captain Matt here. Hopefully it doesn't have a Dragon-type move. Just use like a normal-type move or a Flame-type move. It uses Astonish. So luckily I didn't switch into Mayo Hoska. I was thinking about it, but I thought it'd be safer with Captain Matt. So that's what I've done. There you go. Complete one-shot. And that's really good. And Team Plasma, get in the dust. There you go. Team Plasma, absolutely hopeless. Hopefully this trainer has a better Pokemon. We need some sort of challenge, right? I mean, you know, that's the one thing about, well, there you go, there's a bit of a challenge. We've got a Tornadus. There you go. This, unfortunately, not great typing for them, because I'm probably going to go into Captain Matt here. But hey, you know what? It's a legendary. So, I mean, hey, we told Team Plasma to up their game. They definitely did that, to say the least. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing about, like, losing, especially in the first run, though, was that even though it sucked, it was great content. And even just, like, watching back over it, I can't believe how unlucky I actually got. I mean, it was just, I mean, those last few episodes were insane. It all started from that whole sort of thing, starting from the start of that second gym, like battling the trainers. It was just a nightmare. But here we go, stun spore. This is what I was talking about, and I don't know what to do. I can't remember. I like poison powder because I like the damage. I don't want to get rid of acid because it's a stab poison type move. I can't get rid of cut, and because it's a grass type, I don't want to get rid of absorb either. I've got to keep absorb and acid as an attacking grass and poison type move, and I do like poison powder, so I can't get rid of cut. But the problem is it's the only Pokemon that could learn cut. Now, I could get a HM Slave, and realistically, I am going to allow that. So HM Slave is, I can't use it for battle or anything, but I'll be in my party so I don't have to use HMs for a move slot. Now, the issue with that is that actually no, all Pokemon do learn HMs actually. I think I ticked that with the randomizer. Can't remember whether I did or not. Not 100% sure. If I did, I probably could have caught any Pokemon, just taught it cut, used it HM Slave and do it that way. Unfortunately, I didn't know whether I actually did or not. So I decided it was best just to make it easier as well with the shorter episodes. Just teach it cut and just get it done with, honestly. So that was sort of the idea behind it. Is it the smartest idea? Well, I'm probably kind of regretting the decision, to be honest. I would have loved stunts more as well. You know, they can't hit you at all. Cuts the speed stat in half. That's very helpful. So yeah, that's unfortunate. But we get our first encounter here in the Dream Yard, and it is a Beedrill. So, doesn't really help me with much at all. It's a bug poison type. Don't have a bug type at all. I mean, it definitely would be helpful for dark types, but that's really about it. I mean, I've got stuff for grass types, psychic types, and I've already got a poison type. It only really would help me with dark types, to be honest, at this point in time. So I don't think I'm really going to use it. Beedrill early game's not too bad. Late game, it's not great. So I'm not planning on using it at all at this stage. But, I mean, it's just backup, isn't it? That's the good thing, even if you don't use it on your side. It is a backup Pokemon, so if you do lose, like, if I lose Oddish, I could consider a Beedrill. I mean, I hope I get something better, but, I mean, Beedrill, I mean, if I have to use it, it's the typing I sort of need to cover some of the type weaknesses, I won't hesitate to use it. As I've mentioned in previous Nuzlocks, or not previous Nuzlocke, but previous episodes, that, you know, Nuzlocke, because you only choose your first encounter, you can't pick and choose what you want. I mean, it just sort of means that you get to use Pokemon that you don't normally use. So I don't know whether I would have ever chosen to use a Beedrill. And I'm not choosing to now, but you never know what's going to happen in the future. Lenora could absolutely destroy me again, and that could be the end of the run. Well, not the end of the run, but I may have to use it. So, the question is now, what do I name this Beedrill? So, I am going to name this Beedrill Jerry. It is a male. And if you guys get the reference of that nickname, please let me know in the comments below. So yeah, whether you I could have called it Barry as well, but I thought Jerry was a better name. But anyway, we're going to go in and check the ability of this Beedrill. And it's got Volt Absorb, so it does, yeah, that's not a bad ability. It doesn't get rid of any of its weaknesses like Oddish does with Flash Fire, but it's not bad. Anyway, we're going to leave it there. In the next episode, we're going to go in Route 3 and get our next encounter. Until then, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.